Hello everybody, welcome to my stream. Hope you're having a great, what day is it? Monday. Yes, it is Monday. Okay. Sorry for the late start to the stream. But I didn't actually know if I was on stream today. So, the Pacers have made the NBA Finals. So that's what's going on in my life. It's awesome. Yay. They made finals for the first time since 2000. Friggin' quarter of a century. It's the last time the Pacers made the NBA Finals. So their first game starts Thursday. And I'm actually off today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. So I'm going to stream today and Wednesday. But I had to get a lot of stuff done today. Because I worked yesterday and I was up late doing stuff. And also playing some Metroid Prime 2. And so I had a lot of stuff to get done around the house today. Stuff that kind of built up a little bit because of the Pacers related stuff. Because, like, Saturday I was watching the Pacers game, and then I worked, then came home, watched the Pacers game, and then read all about Pacers stuff. Then worked again, and then watched more Pacers stuff. So, yeah, I had to get a whole bunch of stuff done, send a few emails out. Let's get my life situated. So we did that this morning / afternoon. I didn't exercise it today, but that's okay. I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I can double exercise tomorrow, or potentially exercise tonight before I go to bed, depending on how late the stream goes. But the stream might go to like 1 or 2 in the morning, depending on where I end up in the game. So yeah, makes all my attempts. Otherwise, it's diverted from that. It's diverted to that. I'm also uploading YouTube videos slowly. YouTube videos that I'd love to upload to ZYouTube. I'll link pull up the stars and time notes as well. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 videos left. And each video is slightly less than 2 days long to upload. So it's going to be a while for everything's uploaded. But I'm basically doing that between streams and when I don't have Pacers game going on at this point. So those are going to slowly be uploaded, but everything is saved and perfect. And I'm now essentially uploading to YouTube immediately after stream. When like what happened to stream is fresh, I can make a good description. and then I don't forget, so I don't have to worry about the 60-day rule anymore. The playlists on YouTube are nice and awesome. Once the Pacer season is over and the YouTube stuff is done, I can then finally add to my music playlist. I have several songs I need to add to that. Like several playlists I need to add. Several like video game playlists I need to add to that. That's okay. I can wait a little bit. I can spend a day listening to a whole bunch of music while doing stuff. So that's what's going on in my life. Pretty good life going on. Pretty good life. I like it. Don't think anything else in particular. We need to get into the game because we're already starting late today, as we know. I think my dishwasher just finished too. Perfect. So you don't have to hear that in the background. So we are now starting Act 4 in this game. No, sorry, not Act 4, Act 5. Act 5. That's different. Let me update that. In a couple places I posted, like, stream time! So, at this point, I'm pretty sure I know exactly why we're looping. The game has provided enough breadcrumbs to figure out what's going on. So, we're gonna go ahead and load the file here, but so essentially we are now looping, and we just saw the actual ending to the loop. Before, we couldn't make out everything of what the head house maiden was saying when you talked to her, because when you talk to her, see everything's scattered and staticky, and we didn't know about time and witchcraft. But when we asked her about witchcraft, we got the full story. So, this town needed a savior from the king. The king was freezing everyone in time. They needed someone to come in and save them. So everyone went to the favor tree and wished for the savior. And all like a couple of people in the town wished for it. So that created, but they didn't know the actual ritual that was required to actually do witchcraft and get wishes from the favor tree. That ritual is only known by people who are from Sifrin's home country, which does not exist anymore, and no one can ever forget about and can't like say the name of. So, but enough people with a strong enough wish, without knowing the ritual, create a little havoc. It basically deconstructed the wish. It did create a savior, where Sifrin became the focal point savior in the party in general, but especially Sifrin, to where you can go back in time forever and ever and save the town from the king. But it also kind of corrupted the wish and spread it. In addition, Sifrin, who does know rituals and has a very strong willpower of his own, is unintentionally causing the loop to continue, even in situations like when we die, the loop is being caused by the town, Like, you failed, stop the king, go back, try it again. But the loops caused by other things. There are many other times where we loop back and it's not caused by us dying. For example, and Loop said basically this as well, pretty directly to us, actually, in a very illuminating scene. Loop revealed from their testing that we also loop back whenever we come to a point where we feel like we can't go on anymore, where we don't want to continue on anymore. So, for example, there's a time when you go through the first tutorial battle so many times that you eventually say, I'm sick of this, I'm taking care of myself, and you kill the first enemy yourself and like a display of big blood and gore, and your entire party is scared of you. And you immediately loop back and say, oh, let's do the tutorial fight again. Haha. You loop back when you spend time with Loop instead of going to the castle. When you see the king kill all your friends / family members, you loop back at that point. You loop back in uncomfortable scenarios, like Bonnie hearing that you all talk about you're gonna die. Bonnie heard it, and you talk to Bonnie about it and say, yeah, you can all die. And Bonnie's like, I hate you. And you loop back and redid that conversation. When Odell, we did the Odell quest, where Odell became suspicious of us and figured out that we were looping after the king fight. And when Odell figured it out and was angry at us for not telling her about the loops so she could help us, we loop back, begin the conversation like, nah, never mind. So yeah, we loop back when, now to make sure my voice coming through and not dropping any frames. Yep, we're good. So we, in addition to the standard looping back when you die and fail to defeat the king from the town, we also loop back from our own witchcraft, from our subconscious desire to want to continue going on, and any uncomfortable situations where like you feel like you can't go on, loop back and redo it. So Loop asks a very, very prescient and important question. Is there anything before talking to the head housemaiden that makes you feel like you can't go on anymore? When Loop asks that question, we loop back to the beginning of that conversation. He did not want to answer that question, but I figured it out even before that loop happened. Like, when that question was asked, like, I was like, oh. So before you talk to the head houseman after being the king, everyone is saying goodbye. This is goodbye. I'm going back to my country. I'm going to see my sister. You know, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Don't forget about me. You know, when you're in town, you know, come see me. You know, I see me going back to traveling yourself, Siffrin. Take care of yourself. You know, all the goodbyes at the end of the adventure. So Siffrin is looping back to 2 days himself because he does not want to break up his party, his family members, his friends, whatever terminology you want to use. He wants to stay with them forever. And the idea of parting from them and losing them is so traumatic. He's able to subconsciously use witchcraft, a power long thought impossible or mythical to use, because his desire to stay with them is that strong. And he's in denial about it. That's the other thing. When Loop said that, he looped back and said, nope, that can't be it. There must be something else that's going wrong. And so the current obsession is Mirabelle is always the one who deals the final blow to the king. It's not me. Mirabelle doing the final blow must be what's causing it. I need to kill the king myself, and not Mirabelle do it. Maybe that's gonna change it. That's gonna fix it. It's not gonna work. We are seeing at this point Siffrin descend into madness, and you can see it like in the artwork. Look at the art on the left. Siffrin is not well. He at this point he also sees like the entire 2 days as a big play put on for his benefit. And he'll always say like, enter this scene, stick to the script. because he knows his lines. Like, what is the line? Like, everything is a play. This entire game is a play put on for his benefit. He's become that disillusioned and that much in denial. It's actually really cool because we don't usually see this part of the people going crazy part of loops. I've seen a lot of media that deals with time loops, or like immortality of some kind. And most at least the good ones have the main character going insane at some point. We don't necessarily see it. You do see a little bit with Groundhog Day with Bill Murray, where he tries to kill himself multiple times and drives into railroad tracks, gets arrested, other things, and it's implied that he tries to kill himself many other times, or he does kill himself many other times, and does other crazy things. It doesn't matter going insane before eventually coming out of it on the other side. And actually, Ben 10, like Ben 10 Alien Force, I think it was that form of Ben 10. There is like a Time Lord in that show. Really cool character who ended up making himself immortal, and he can bounce through time at any point he wants, and basically he's a keeper of all time. But there's a line in there like when he started out, it was great. Then he went insane, and after a couple thousand years, he grew tired of that and went on to his current role of being the all-knowing, omnipotent Time Lord. But we're now entering, or we're not fully into Sifrin's going insane arc. And it's gonna get much worse before it gets better. Loop is 100% trying to help us, and Loop figured out the answer, and Sifrin does not want to hear the answer. He is firmly in denial. So let's do it. This is literally the loop after we had the end and all that, and now this is the start of Act 5, where we now need to go defeat the king, but do the final blow ourselves and not let Muriel do it. To see if that works, because it won't. But yeah. So that's where I am with the game. That's where the game's at. Gonna be some content warnings coming up here, probably, as Sifrin goes completely mad and insane. And there's also the internal monologue going on, calling Sifrin an idiot and all that. It's like he is not treating himself with kindness at all. Every time he does something wrong, he's like, "You idiot! Why would anyone want to be with you, you dummy?" And things like that. So he has an internal monologue that's not very nice. Like, and he can't remember anything at this point. It's like from like before the loop. This is like 80 loops or something like this at this point. He's level 76. Like he's going through the motions. Oh, it's also worth noting. Our last objective was talking to that head housemaiden about timecraft and witchcraft. When you talk to her, there is an option they specifically give you. You can either talk to her and about time and witchcraft and get the full story and hopefully end it. Which also worked as a video game point of no return. This is entering the next act type of thing. But there's also options for no, I want to continue looping for a while longer. So you can continue playing with your family in your play for a while longer. Okay, so where his head is at, not in a good place, and it's not going to be in a good place for a while at this point. Not until he like addresses the core root corruption of the situation of he doesn't want to give his friends agency. He wants to be with them forever. He cannot stand the possibility of losing them. He needs to have a long conversation with them. We don't have any side quests worth doing at this point. We went through all the other side quests. There is something about learning about the colors and how the colors disappear from the world. It seems to be unrelated to the country disappearing, but we are currently blocked from that. At some point, we'll get more information, I assume. But we're full into main plot at this point. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The town theme has gotten more and more depressing as we go along. Like, all life is gone from this world. Oh, yeah, we kind of got mad until... Oh, that's staticky. Oh, we're not actually whistling for anything at this point. Let's see what talking to these people does. Just doesn't remember a thing. You almost envy her. You walk away. Oh. No point going in there. Either be able to know what happens in the last Destiny Zone tomorrow or you won't. No point going in there. You already had the stylus ribbon after all. Oh, man. Yeah, this act basically cuts off all the side quests. Yeah, I'm fisting. You look like someone who would like fisting. Would you like to fist for a little bit? You look upset. I might calm you down. You're fine. You walk away. Oh yeah, he also tells himself he's fine all the time. He's very much not. Oh hey, traveler. I'm from Poteria. I came to Vagard to you. You must be from the frowny face country, huh? Ah, clench your fist and force yourself to walk away. Oof, look at you. So scrawny. Scrawny one is you can press extra one. Let's give it a try this time. Yep. Does he know about this? Does he know pressing X makes you run? Does he know you can run all the time? You run? Do you like running? Yes, I know! Oof, someone woke up cranky from their nap. It's okay. Running's a great way to wake yourself up. You run away. See? Hope you wake up soon. Good luck. That was so rude. Why did I say that? Better run repeatedly under the breath. Let's say, do you see softly under breath? Yeah, this is like all very new. No point going in there. Either we'll ask her why sex prefers there tomorrow or she won't. Oh, hi, Siffrin. You, look... are you okay? Did you have a nightmare during your nap, maybe? You have to deal with the king the final hit instead of her. You have to deal with the final king the final hit. You have to deal with the king the final hit instead of her you serve it, but you need her to learn her sealed skill. The one that protects you from anything. Come to think of it, you forgot to tell her about the original sealed skill earlier. The one you usually tell her about when you enter Dormont's. Oh well. Still she learns when you help her with her papers. We'll do the job, that's fine. But you don't have time. You need to get to the king. You don't have time, you don't have time, you don't have time. Would you like some help with those papers? My papers? No, of course not. Don't worry about them. I'm pouring all there. My papers, aren't they? Huh? How did you? Maybe I can help. I suppose we use help. You sit down. Oh, okay. So you can't do this again. It's not gonna let me zone out for this. I thought it's gonna let me zone out. I wanted to see if there's like new angry stuff to happen, but okay, whoops. But I guess he gets a super sealed. Of all the benefits, these are hers is the best one. Too long. This is taking too long. You don't have to be bound to anyone. And huh? What? What do you mean? If you're alone for your whole life, then that's how it is. What? What? Isn't it better to just come to terms with it now rather than later? Wow. Oh my god. I'm glad I did this. I'm kind of upset I did this, but I'm also glad I did this. You don't need to be with anyone to be happy after all. So you should just accept it. Accept what, Siffrin? Accept that you always be alone. Mirabelle slapped you. Mirabelle slapped you? How can you... How can you say such horrible things, Siffrin? What? But... I'll never be bonded with anyone? I'll always be alone? Change, what makes you think you can say such horrible things, Siffrin? Oh. No, I didn't mean it like... Then how did you mean it, Siffrin? What's wrong with you today? You were weird when you woke up, you were walking around and not responding to anyone? You knew about my papers even though I didn't tell anyone, and now this? Something wrong, Siffrin? Did something happen? This would be a great time for you to tell people. This would be a fantastic time for you to tell people. Did you have a nightmare or something? No, of course not. Then what happened, Siffrin? Because clearly something did happen. Otherwise, if nothing happened, I have to accept the fact that I was wrong about you. Huh? Wrong about me? You always tease me, Siffrin. And it's fine. Everyone does. I guess I have the kind of personality where it's easy to want to tease me. But I know people don't mean it. It's how some people make friends. It's how I make friends. And I thought it was the same for you. I thought, it's okay, they don't mean it. It's how they are. They tease me, but they're never mean. And Siffrin never really hurts me. Would never really hurt me. So now. But now you have, Siffrin. Think I should be alone? Telling me I should be alone? Who do you think you are to say this to me? Acting like you know better than me? Always so mysterious, Siffrin. Always talking as if you're better than me? As if you know me? But you don't, Siffrin. You're just as lost and useless as I am. So stop talking as if you know me. Mirabelle breathes heavily. You've hurt me, Siffrin. That was wrong. For you to say something like that to me and think it was okay, you're awful. You're not my friend, not my ally, not anything. You never were. Well, this is... remember when I said this is going to get worse before it gets better? This is getting worse. I'm going to the clock tower. I don't want to see you until tonight. But you didn't mean it like... You made Mirabelle very upset. No, that's not what's important here, is it? So get over it one way or loop or another. But you didn't get her sealed skill. But maybe it doesn't matter that much. You can just bring her back to that book about seals in the secret library before you go out and fight the king. You don't really need her special skill after all. The usual sealed skill would do just fine. It would be nice to get everyone else's special skill, though. Back to it. Time to piss off everybody. Let's do it. Am I going to be piss off the artist? The kid looks up at you and seems to jump. Can you draw me something? The kid stares at you with big eyes and looks down to draw something. It's me. The kid nods. Can you swallow. Can you draw something I can take with me? The kid looks at you for a moment and then gets to work. Out. It's me and everyone. Kid nods slowly. You take the drawing. You got the friendship doodle. You put the drawing in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You thank the kid and walk away. Kid watches your movements. Wow. Hello! Aren't you one of the saviors traveling with Mirabelle? You're doing so much for us, but it's gonna help you in some way. I know, I grow flowers, big flowers can make you like... So you grab one, you can keep it, or give someone special. You got the bright flower on your pocket along with souvenirs. There's no one left to give it to. Flowers. Meh. Flowers don't smell like flowers anymore. That's a barrel. That's a barrel. Yeah, everything is very direct. Pretty much Sam's house, now I have to keep it. I'm not sorry about that. No point going in there. You know where the family tale is. Kid still dances as he looks at you warily. You look scary. Can you go elsewhere? Go away. Look at making Frogberry. He seems too scared to make eye contact with you. You walk away. Hey, big-headed one. My mother talked about you. She said you're a traveler with a big hat, but it doesn't mean you're a wizard. Because wizards aren't real. I don't think wizards make faces like yours anyway, so you must not be a wizard. So what are you then? You walk away. Hey, what are you then? Oh, someone there. You stay silent. This was my imagination. This was nice and sweet. I wonder if someone's baking something. Oh, that's my witchcraft. If you lock when you locks, you know, you have opened it. Barrel full of carrots. Hey, friend. Friend? What's wrong? You don't look good. I was thinking. How about I teach you how to fight today? But really? I'd really like that. Will you really? Of course. Oh. Then yeah. Let's go. That scared me for a second. Oh, look! I'm not scared. Come on! Oh, jeez. The battle music. Distorted. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can. Too long. It's taking too blinding long! You only need to fall over to make them act, don't you? You just need to make them realize they can protect you. You just need to fall. Now. You tripped on nothing. Send the saw you trip, and now it has a sight on you. Why didn't you saw you trip too? Well, what? What did you? Friend! No! Why he attacks wildly? You breathe in and out. Wonder if the XP received. Friend! Why did you fall? What did you trip on? You almost got hurt. You didn't trip on anything. It's like you just fell? You don't say anything. You fell on nothing. And you didn't look scared. Friend, you let yourself get attacked on purpose? You don't move. I saw it, I saw you! You looked around and the Sanus was about to attack and you just fell. And you didn't even look surprised, friend. But why would you do that? I don't get it. You fell and I didn't think you could have moved fast enough, so I attacked the sadness. On my own. Yeah. And you beat it on your own too. What? I did that so you'd become stronger, more confident. If I get hurt, you protect me. And if you get hurt, I'll protect you. That's how it is with us, isn't it? We promised. I just want you to be stronger. Those faces. What? What is wrong with you? You jump. You got hurt on purpose? So I would save you? Why would you think I wanted this, friend? I don't want this. I never wanted this. I don't want to be strong if it means you have to be hurt. No. 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 Ah! Friend, you stupid idiots. Back to you hurting my throat. I thought it would help. No! It didn't help! It really didn't help! I hate you, friend! I hate you! Bonnie cries, and cries, and cries. You can't move. I can't. Bonnie runs away. You. Because of you, Bonnie didn't get stronger. Not that their attacks got that much stronger after you talked to them, didn't it? You'll be fine as long as you know Bonnie's here to watch your back. As long as you defeat the king yourself, it doesn't matter what skills they all do or don't have. You should talk to Odell next. Oh wait, Tra. No point talking to them. Only in here to talk to Odell anyway. You walk away. Oh, okay. But the chain's gotta protect you. The torch, it burns brightly. No paints animated by craft. You see the stockkeeper along with some other people from Dormont. Lots of everything from empty salt shakers to half-broken pencils. Old moldy books, you can't even read their titles. It's a barrel. It's papers. You know it's sugar. Odell's way smart. We're curious how C reacts. Oh, Siffrin. Siffrin? You look different. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong, bud. No, something is wrong. What? Have you heard of something called a family tale? I may have. What about them? I've heard of someone who has one. Would you like to come sack with me? Lead the way, I suppose. Talk to her. He's got to dance slightly. He's doing something drawn eyes. Drawn baguette for a mouth. I made it. I made it myself. Some baguettes. Some croissants. You refuse to even look at them. You go to silver point entirely. Croissants, huh? You really started hating them for no reason a few weeks ago, didn't you? You don't respond. The torch. It burns brightly. Grease baking ingredients. Don't waste time. Just talk to her. Don't waste any time. Hi! Hi. Know anything about a book? A book? This is the only book I have. She happily sews off the paper Ace family tale. What? Oh my. See, so you had it, Starlene? Were you two looking for this? Well, I suppose you two can borrow it if you like. You got the paper Ace family tale. Siffrin. Thank you both. We'll give it back shortly. Take your time. So we go elsewhere now? Lead the way. Yeah, the book, but Odell isn't following State's directions. See the thing about the play? Seeing your things at play. And is looking right at you. Quite a fascinating book, isn't it? Siffrin. I didn't know the little girl had a family tale. I figured I should ask. Why? Why not? Knowing that little girl owned a family tale is one thing, Siffrin. But how does he even know I wanted to read one? You already failed this one, didn't you? Why didn't you remember that he always finds out? He always figures out something is wrong when you're not careful. Because he doesn't trust you. And even this place. Why did you bring us here? You stay silent. Siffrin. I don't mind secrets, Siffrin. I have many of my own. If you want to keep yours, that's fine. But what I hate is when those secrets are about me, and when people I consider friends keep them from me. So we're friends now? Now? You don't answer. Siffrin. Oh, Siffrin. She raises a hand towards you. You're shaking. You try not to startle. You're so tense. Like you're about to snap. We're already way past snapping. Siffrin. I was worried before, but now I'm very worried. What's happening? What's wrong? How can I... Nothing's wrong! Siffrin. If you're going to ask questions instead of acting like normal, That I don't need you! I don't need this right now! If you can't act normally, then just leave me alone! But clearly something's wrong, Siffrin. Just... Nothing's wrong! Why are you always like this? So overbearing, always trying to know everything! What? So blinding annoying, Odell! You should just leave me behind! It's your family specialty, isn't it? Hmm? Just leave me behind! Just like you left Kaboo behind! Just like your mom let... You don't even finish your sentence. Odell grabs your collar. Yeah, remember when I said mental breakdown, going to get worse before it's better? We're still in the worst part. And we still have to do a thing with Isabel, probably. Not looking forward to that. So let's you go. Thank you for finding that family tale for me, Siffrin. I'm sure you have a lot of things left to do today. I'll be at the clock tower. Don't come back for a bit. What the? What did you say? Why did you say that? How could you have said such a horrible thing to her? She was only worried about you. And you said, what is wrong with you? Well, that's fine. You didn't really need that skill anyway. Realistically, no, I didn't. You can barely remember what it does half the time. It makes you weak to all craft skills. Enemy weak to all craft skills. And Odell already has so many useful skills. You'll be fine. You're the one who needs to do the final strike anyway. One to go. No time to run around anymore. You have to talk to Isabeau. The favorite tree. You talk to Isabel first. Hey, Izza. Oh, Sif. You smile stops Izza in its tracks. This is not a good thing. What's wrong? Nothing, just... Mirror, Odell, and Bonnie came to talk to me earlier. They all looked a little upset. So, did something happen? Talking behind your back, as always. Nothing happened, no. Would you like to go see the stars with me? The stars? Those only appear at night. It won't be nighttime for a few hours still. Later then. Oh, sure. Sif. Are you okay? I've heard that... Well, I've heard from trusted sources that you're not doing very well today. No, I'm fine. Yeah, that's a lie. We both know it, buddy. What's wrong? Is it something you can tell your buddy Izza? Sif. You know, I get like that too. Sometimes I feel weird, and I want to push away everyone. But you know it's not good, right? It's not healthy. And I, and everyone else, we want you to be okay. To talk to us. Because we're companions. Comrades in arms. We want everyone in the little crew to be ready for anything, right? Especially since, no matter what, tomorrow will be our last day together as a family, I guess. I can skip through this? Why can I skip through this? This is new dialogue. Why would it let me skip through this? That's extremely dark. I'm not doing that. But still. And, by the way, that's the crux of it. That is the core rot at this right now. He does not want tomorrow to be the last day together as a family. And he is having a complete mental breakdown now. So please don't hesitate, okay? And talk to us. Or just me, or just Odell, or whoever. About anything. And you know, I get like that too. Sometimes I feel weird and I want to push away everyone. But you know it's not good, right? It's not healthy. What? Oh. Why is it looping? That's why I was looping. To make me zone out through his conversation. Clever game. Clever game. Hey! What the? Sif, were you even listening to what I was saying? Sif. They were right, Sif. Something is wrong. Mirabel said you were acting weird since you woke up. Odell told me something happened with a book that you should have known about. And Bunny was crying so much they could barely string 2 words together. Did he do something? Did they misunderstand? They had to, right? You wouldn't. You wouldn't do stuff like that. What's happening, Sif? Is something wrong? Can you tell me? It's worth noting when the loops first started and we first talked to Loop, Loop said we could tell our party members about the loops. He said they may be able to help you. And Sifrin has actively resisted it at every turn, talking about the loops to the point where when Odell found out on her own, we rewinded. Why is he so suspicious of you right now? So annoying, all of them. Always talking behind your back, always acting weird, always deviating from the role every time you look away for a single blinding second. Don't they get it? You just want them to follow. You just want them to come with you. You just want them here. And the easiest way to keep them close is to make sure they don't die. The easiest way to make sure they don't die is to make them stronger. Why can't they understand that? You don't want to talk. You don't want to think about your problems. You just want to follow the script, the universe, to the end. Like always, except this time. You'll break it, and you'll kill him, and you'll escape, and everything will be... Finally. So my guess is the banana peel actually wasn't the thing in this loop. I thought I'd have to do the banana peel and go to the king and all that. Well, I was talking to everyone to get like the lowdown first, but I'm guessing the banana peel isn't there, or like it fails when I go down. I'll load up this. Maybe I'll load up the save next time I get a real save. Maybe I'll load up the save, this last save, to see if the banana peel's still there, or if I can talk to Loop or what. Because this now seems extremely forced, which I'm happy about. This line right here. That finally subverted my expectations. Yeah, something's wrong. I knew it! What is it? Can I help? If you tell me, we can go and talk to everyone and... Oh. They got me again. I thought he was finally going to explain the real problem and we work on something. But no. The mental breakdown continues. What's wrong is that you're getting on my nerves. Huh? Oh, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny Buff Isabeau. Look at you. You're acting as if you're so calm and reasonable, when all you are is weak and useless. Those eyes. Nothing to say this time? It's just fine. You never could say it anyway. You never could say anything. I know what kind of person you are now. What kind of person I am? A coward, Izza. Never able to say what you mean, never able to do what you want. Because it's easier, isn't it, to not do anything? To only project a facade of confidence, not doing anything to back it up. Hey, I pronounced facade right on the first try. I always try to pronounce a facade or something. It's easier to let people do everything, isn't it? To just encourage them while staying on the sidelines? Poor Isabeau. You keep changing and changing, from a nerd to a jock to a clothing designer. But deep down, you know you can't escape yourself. What things that hurt the most are things that have nuggets of truth. Or insults have nuggets of truth in them, or the insults hurt the most. I don't know where this is all coming from, but maybe you're right, Sif. Yeah, I'm weak. Yeah, I'm a coward. Yeah, I feel like I can never do things right. Yeah, I keep changing personalities like clothes, because it's easier than learning to like myself. Yeah, there are things I can't tell you, no matter how hard I try. But at least, I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be someone I can be proud of. I'm trying to be better. So I can help and support the people I care about. Unlike someone else here. Good response, Isabeau. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm going to join everyone at the clock tower. I'll see you there. Oh, sir. Take your time, though. Take all the time you need. It's fine. They're all upset right now, but they wouldn't go to the house without you. You just need to give them time to calm down. Hey, Loop. And you have one last person to talk to anyway. How's it going? Sorry, on just a moment. Sorry, I was pinged. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. Nothing important. Okay. Let me check one other thing. I'm already... Okay. Pacers ticket's not announced yet. It's fine. You're fine. Okay. This was... not the nicest thing you could have said. To... any of them. Doesn't matter? Well... yes? Why wouldn't it matter? They'll come with me to the house anyway. They've always done it before. Okay, but it really doesn't matter. Because I found it, Loop. Found it? Found what? How to break this loop? How to escape? What? But I'm here to kill the king, aren't I? Everyone's been wishing for it, for the king to be defeated, so that's why I'm here, aren't I? Well, maybe? I don't... And... Mira's always the one, isn't she? The one? The one to what? The one to deal the final strike on the king! And? Why doesn't Loop get it? And if everyone's wish is centered on me, and if I'm the only one who's looping and remembering, and if time keeps rewinding after I kill the king, then housemate said it might be because the wish hasn't come true, right? So, isn't it rewinding because it's not me, the person who's in the middle of this, killing the king? That... It can't be that simple, Stardust. Maybe it is that simple. We've never thought about it, haven't we? Maybe it was that easy all this time. No, I can say with certainty that it's not it. Has to be something else. Why? Huh? Well, are you even sure you've never defeated the king yourself? I'm sure it must have happened once or twice. You've been looping for a long time, so you might have forgot. It must have happened once or twice. I'm certain I never defeated him myself. And yet, how can you say it with certainty? Oh, those eyes. Do you know something? No, I don't know any more than you, Stardust. It's just... I know that's not it. It has to be something else that's causing the loop. Something else that can break them. Something... Then what else, Loop? What else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to try? Should I make everyone come with me? Should I rely on the power of love? Should I talk to the king, the head housemaiden? Should I die? Should everyone die? What? What else is there? Haven't I done it all? There's nothing else, Loop. I know it's stupid. I know it's a long shot, but it has to be this. It has to be this, Loop, or... You fall to your knees. Or does it mean... It means I'm stuck here for good, aren't I? Forever? Hey, maybe we've moved past denial? Let's see. Nope, we're back in denial still. No. You think I'm stuck here forever. What? No, Loop. You knew. You knew this whole time. You knew this whole time there was no escape. Stardust. Stars. No. It's a Stardust, Why didn't you tell me? Why did you lie to me? I didn't. I was brought here to help you, and I thought if I was here, we could... You knew there was no way to break the loops? I thought that if we tried together, we'd... You knew! You knew! You knew this entire time! Stardust. Did you have fun, Loop? Was it entertaining, at least? Was it funny? Did you like watching me run around in circles, hoping, wishing? Did you like the show? The mental breakdown continues. No. No, I didn't like to watch this at all. Curse you, Loop. That's some spit to it. I like that one. Stardust, I'm sorry. I really am. But please, Stardust. Siffrin, if we go through it all again, we can... You don't have time for this. The clock tower. You arrived later than usual. Is everyone eating still? You need to join them, and act normally this time, so you can all go to the house together tomorrow. You don't care if they're not strong enough. You can make it on your own. Defeat the king on your own. You just want them here. Exactly, you just want them here. You entered silently. I mean, today may be the finale of this of the game, for all I know. We'll see. I don't know how long this game is left. It's funny, after the first stream, I was like, "Hey, do I beat this in like one stream?" And everyone was like, "Lol, no." I see what they mean. You don't hear cutlery or anything. Your stomach hurts. They must have been without you. Probably not even there. Maybe they're already sleeping. But no. You can hear them talk. Okay, there. You get closer. Time to eavesdrop? Ooh, new scene. Act 5 going hard. And then I left. I couldn't be there anymore. Why would Sif act like this suddenly? It's not like them at all. Clearly, something happened. But what? I don't understand. Why do you do stuff like that? I don't understand at all! Bonnie. Everyone. Sifrin might come back any second now. So we need to decide what to do. What to do? About tomorrow? Yes. Huh? What do you mean? Are you saying leave without Sifrin? What? I understand how you feel, but we shouldn't leave Sif behind. He's the one who leads us. We won't be able to evade traps without them. Plus, he's our friend. We can't leave them behind. Yeah! He was mean, but Friend was always with us, so... I agree, but would he even agree to come with us still? Maybe they won't even come back tonight. No, Friend will be there. I know it. And either way, we should wait for them, everyone. We can't... Please, listen to me. I just don't know if we can trust Sifrin anymore. Not at such an important moment. But we'll be fighting the king tomorrow, Isabeau. It's not just a simple sadness. It's the king. The being who has trapped Vanguard in time. And we need to be a team. We need to be united. We need to trust one another. After what just happened to all of us today, could you do it, everyone? Could you trust your life and future to someone like Sifrin right now? You decide to... Oh, you're going on your own? I mean, we're high enough level. This is wild. Oh, I'm level 99 now. Nothing comes to mind. Ha 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 ha. Can loop back immediately when dead. Memory of emptiness. So now rockets, you'll big rock damage to one enemy. No cooldown, big paper, massive scissors to all enemies. Breathe, boost attack, defense, and attack speed, and heal. For myself. Wow. Memory of skirmish. Too many to count. You used to know how many you have. Enough! You can get it to your actors. 20 air projects. This is cool. This is cool and scary. What the? Why are the rooms flipped? What's going on? You don't think you need to pick up items anymore. Flyers with the people in hands for a bit and keep going. You open the useless closet. Got the bell pendant. Don't need it. I'm confused why these are backwards. Soki's laying on the floor. You pick up the Soki and put it in your pockets. This is a very neat way of doing this. Locked. Everything's backwards and you go this way first. Yep. You slept too long already. Far boat. Didn't Zug go with it? Hey, hit the counter. Oh, jeez. Screw you, counter. Kitchen closet. Got the egg key. You look at the walk. The wall. Walkless. Cookies. Your stomach grumbles. You try and eat one? It's like biting a rock. Hot filled with bubbling food frozen in time. Steam is frozen in midair. This is a way to make going through the house fresh again. Wait a second. Did I need to go through the tier thing? That wasn't where the rooms connected that time. Why'd the rooms connect that time? I was supposed to defeat a mini-boss. Where's the mini-boss? I know this house layout better than this, guys. You're not gonna trick me. I've gone through this house a lot of times. You're rock-based. Look inside the closet, waiting for the universe to right itself. Whoops. Same bit as always. Closet full of wax and kind of make a supply. Something smells sweet. Aw, I'm went to know my horoscope today. You don't think about anything. Autonomy book. Usable bed. Instructions how to craft candles. They're engraved in your brain now. Chair, but you're fine, so it'd be a waste of time to sit down. Kind of making station. It does smell like a pie, but it does smell sweet. Stool. Royal spears. Why the need for... Look at the sword, waiting for the universe to right itself. Why is it broken like that? Barrel. You don't remember what it's called. You don't remember, you don't remember, you don't remember, you don't remember. Nothing to pick up. Doors locked tight. Dang. Doesn't actually survive an attack of mine. Pick up a book. Life to Ads Death Rituals from around the world. Look at the publishing date. 2 years ago. You laugh. Figuring the Saints God. It's been destroyed. Some coloring kits and utensils. You did find out what he was studying. At least that's something. A couple word checkers. What checkers? Yo. Did it say you wish for more time? Yeah, that's what it said. The Starcrest. On the wall. What does it bring anywhere? Not so taciturn anymore, are you? Bookies for me, books written in many different languages. Regarding Praetorian Mudu. One was written in your language. You couldn't read it now even if you tried. I don't have the memories on. Direction changing is screwing with me. I was still holding the button down. This went backwards because of that. That's the only annoying thing about this weird direction changes and stuff. Okay. Bed. Super articles, notes, landscapes. Were you ever get to see anything other than Dorma in this house ever again? Moments of you. Your face is dark, dark, dark. Gross drawings. Pick a card at random. It's the wrong card. Tiny pain, so keep going. Look at the pillow. Open door, got the broken egg key. It smells sugar coming from somewhere. Interesting. Got some serious witchcraft going on here. Yo. Bye. Thanks for playing. What? You thought you saw something, but it was just you. You're alone, but it's fine. You just need to defeat the king on your own. You're hungry. Okay. Oh yeah, it's on this side this time. Someone frozen in time. Frozen flowers, they smell sweet. You open the closet. You touch the soil as always. Chair, but you're fine. Tiny dying plant reminds you of someone. Ha ha ha. Some tiny frozen plants, healthy and safe and forever unchanging. And there's 4 of them. Ha 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 ha. Frozen flowers, they smell sweet. Some frozen in time. Plants. Ah. Your arms once, twice, thrice. Your throat tightens. You feel like they're floating in your own body. If only someone would touch you to make sure you're real. Someone, anyone. Some as always. Some medical books. Closet, there's a personal doll in it. It's cracked with half the face missing. Someone probably threw it away. Got the broken doll. Doll in pocket along with souvenirs. Chain Scott. Piece of flowers. Look, everything's on the bed. Same bed as always. The bed. Worth nothing on it. Inside there was a sign label saying grape juice for adults. It tastes of alcohol, but you take a swig anyway. Tastes like normal, non-alcoholic grape juice. Someone's laying on the bed frozen in time. I really forgot about that. It's up too long already. The Drax and Tains this ones keep screwing with me. Wait, what's this here? Yeah. Wait, what? I see. These doorways are really screwing with me right now. That's how I got so screwed up. Where's the flower? Smells sweet, sweet, sweet. Pouring papers. Everyone's wishes. You make them all come true. Oh, this is for blowing administrative papers. So strong as the head housemaid. If only he had a pencil. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Some notes about the key. Rip. Nothing there. Saint's ornament. Saint's God. Boring bookcase full of useless books. Here, here, here. Got the rock key. Someone frozen in time. What the heck with these doorway changes? It's not even just backwards anymore. It's just like non-Euclidean now. Book is filled with theater scripts. What's the point of reading them? Aren't you in one right now? Book is filled with various novels. Got the crumpled poem. Put the poem probably along with souvenirs. Some frozen in time. No, 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 no. You try and say it over and over and over again, but nothing comes out. Stupid blinding idiot can't say their country's name. Ha ha ha! Bookie's filled with books about the House of Chains. Absolutely irrelevant as usual. Gone again. You open the book, got the paper key. Well, that's just mean. Freaking loop the secret library on itself. Look at the book. So what's check out the library? Odo is looking intently at the list. Odo's in here, stupid! This book's been checked out the library. They do a really good job cutting me off on those things. The blinding big rock. Maybe that led to the secret library. I think some of these are meant to make things go faster, but as someone who wants to explore everything, stop it. So yeah, this isn't actually backwards. This is non-Euclidean. The first floor is backwards. This is just non-Euclidean. Nice crit. Jeez, tears everywhere. You dick. Fine, be that way. Oh no, I don't have that key, actually. I can't be that way. Wow, you're just following me everywhere, aren't you, prick? So be it. Hold that. Where am I missing? Okay, that's the top part. Okay, this is new. Why are there barrels everywhere? What is happening? Some frozen time. Barrel. Empty dresser. You remember in your breath, I'm going to take this. That's Husatsi Bros. Some frozen in time. Vial, but it's broken. Piece of glass catches the light, making the moment sparkle. That's a shiny piece of glass. So leave them alone. On the table. As the kids say, yoink! What I got once we talk it. Tonic. All I guess is mine for safekeeping. Yeah, you're really losing it. Super stomps on the table. You can't look at them, you can't look at them, can't look. Oh, hey. Oh, you were scissors. Always guess wrong. Got a star crest. Okay, I'm just looping rooms now. There's a flower, its way smells so sweet. Some school books. Some school books. Pour some jewels in the corner. Somewhere on the board, don't stay with your mistakes. Don't be afraid to start over. No Satsu wall says, no Saki in this room. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Bonnie stomp on an apple. Bonnie isn't here. I saw it. Jane's got it. The bookcase is full of books about many random things. All students' papers. All students' papers. Students' names for month-long class. Some of the students have more than the first and last name listed. Good for them. Desk with open notebook. Empty desk. Desk. Got the crying key. Think about snacks for some reason. Fruit, maybe? Or just think about fruit now? That's weird. You're so weird. Desk. That build's not vulnerable. That build's now dead. Yes, please. Interesting. Some frozen time. Look about traps and how they work. Barrel. Some carving wood. Will we ever carve wood again? Chair. Some notes on safety. Chains ornament. Got the scissors key. Why? Oh, a brownie. Brownie. Hi. Bye. Sifrin! Sif! Where were you? Took so long to get here, we started eating our snacks without you. Come here, friend! I have some snacks for you to eat! This is really bad. Frit. You just need to defeat the king on your own. Your stomach hurts. You feel cold. Probably should have eaten something. This is very disturbing. What? There we go. That was weird. Useless. Locked. You just follow me everywhere, aren't you? Ah, they do non-Euclidean again. What the? Find an anthology of horror stories. On its cover, a handsome young man looks in the night fearfully but longingly. Blue Mirror looks like the kind of books you like. Yeah, horror books. This one looks massive. What's this one called? That's a handsome young man following a beautiful heartbreaking man in his horror anthology. Did someone in the house have it all this time? Did someone keep it from you? What is it anyway? It's a full anthology about pure-eyed boys being subjected to awful monsters and horror situations. See them screaming in fright. Can't help but root for them. At the same time, be happy I'm not in their situation. There's something lovingly touching about those tales. Something wonderfully hopeful. Cannot help but read them and pray for their survival. So do they usually survive, or do the monsters catch them? Well, 50-50? What? But also, the catharsis that fills my whole being when they get caught. There's something very wonderful about that too. The Schadenfreude? The Schadenfreude! Catharsis? Schadenfreude? Don't worry about it, Bonbon. I too am also lost. It's very good. Very moving. Makes me feel like I went on the run. Sometimes the heroes end up bonding with the monsters too. What? Oh, romance. I understand the romance part. I understand all those parts, actually. Any books you'd recommend? Absolutely. Only some of my favorites once we finally escape a horror tale of our own, I suppose. Haha. Looking forward to it. And you remember this scene by heart, didn't you? Aren't you happy? Isn't this what you wanted from the very beginning? To never forget? Books. Note. Papers. Poems. Stool. Like, thank you. Those of you and your friends. Oh, it's Williams of the King. It's like looking in a mirror. Mirror. You and your actors are reflected in it. That's a big mirror. Massive, even. And there's not really anything else of interest in this room. I don't know anything about it. Before the house shifted around because of the king, it was in the part of the house I didn't often walk by. So I was looking for the switch. If it is what I think it is, then it should be... Aha! Everyone save for mods! For Ma. But what was that? Oh, look. Something's on the ground. Piece of paper. Behold! Hey, it's the first picture again. Oh! It's a picture of all of you. It's us! This is lovely, isn't it? It's a crafted mirror that takes pictures. Rumors someone was creating one, but I didn't know that someone lived in Dormon's house. You look so surprised. Only Isabelle knew this was coming. Pictures are so rare. It's nice to have one of us. Thank you for telling us about it and for taking a picture, Isabelle. Oh, it's nothing. So we do with it, But looks at you. Would you keep it safe, one with all the secret pockets? You beam. You got the mirror picture. Put the picture in your pocket along with your souvenirs. It's you. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Give me the flowers petals one at a time. The flower doesn't look like anything recognizable now. You can't give it to anyone. Take the pendant, making it ding. Make it sound ding, ding, ding. You pierce a tiny dot on the back of your arm with the point of the glass. Make another, and another, and another. Oh dear. Stars! Oh. Oh. You make more tiny stars. Oh. That's some self-harm right there. A crumpled hand-drawn card. Bomb says the fool. Figures. Look at the card. It's a traveler. He's walking to his death, eyes wide open. The card says the fool. You ripped the car into pieces. Make sure the doll's clothes look nice and neat. You were there all along, but still you return home. You were there all along, but still you return home. You want to go home, 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 you want to go home. Got the smiling key. You try not to think about them. If it was the same lines every time, it was nice, wasn't it? To listen to the same thing? It was restful, wasn't it? To know, to remember exactly what happens next? Is it worth it to try to break the loop by whatever means necessary? You like knowing what happens next. You don't have to think about anything. If you manage to break the loops, what will you come back to? Allies that hate you? Don't think about, don't think about, don't think about, don't think about. You keep going. Okay. These connections are wild. Okay. Stop it. I don't have to fight these guys over and over again. Thank you. This abandons as painkillers, night passes, your stomach hurts. You feel cold, you keep sick, and you have a headache from thinking too hard on all your mistakes. You look at the recommended amount of painkillers you should take and swallow one more. Ooh. Looks. Do not recommend that as a pharmacist. Someone and their dog frozen in time. Small paintings. Various supplies, your stomach hurts. Why does your stomach hurt so much? Why are you so hungry? You feel like you've been hungry for years. You feel like you could eat the whole world and still not feel full. There was a point where they said, like, you haven't been filled in a while. Got the massive chain. Useless, useless, useless. Big book about super croissants. You grip your coin, you grip your coin, you grip your coin. You need to go there. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorts hurts. We're a telescope, but still part of the universe, even if you can't see it. Ah, you're still part of the universe, even if you're broken too? Does the universe still see you even when you can't see it? The universe is infinite, always growing, so isn't its capacity infinite as well? Hello! 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 You're here! You said it 3 times, so the universe must hear. The only thing that answers is silence, as always. The door. It's empty now. The Zerno with the star on its cover. The Zerno is old, far older than you are. You've heard that story before, you remember now. Before this play even started. It was a story told to you when you were a child, to make you fall asleep. A cautionary tale of some kind, even if you could never remember the moral of the story. You love that story. The idea of finding someone that's just like you, that would understand all of you, because they are you. I thought it would be so nice. And... story told to you when you were a child. Back to it. Interesting. Bookcase. Why are you alone again? Why did you leave on your own again? You're here because you wanted to stay with everyone, didn't you? Why are you the only one standing here in this house? This isn't it. This isn't what you wanted. This isn't what you... Bookcase. Starts. This is an orrery. Remember this at least. Try to keep the word close to your heart. You know when you start forgetting again, so you might as well enjoy it while you can. There must be a reason why the world forget it all, right? The universe wanted it this way? What was that saying again? The universe leads, you can only follow? Ooh, you followed, you follow. You will follow, but you are tired. You're bound to the universe's will the same way the moon is bound to this planet. The same way this planet is bound to the sun. The same way a puppet is bound to its strings. You suffer, and you suffer, and you suffer, and you have to believe it is for its entertainment, but you know, don't you? The universe is empty. No one is watching. Nothing matters in this world, not even your own grief. You're nothing, your pain is nothing, and no one is watching. I've forgotten what this is already. Again, once more. Womp. Never for clay. You've seen those before, you've used those before. You know, you can't remember its name neither for Guardian nor in... Never for clay. Some more tools to make pots. You can't remember what they're called in neither blinding language. Who cares? Tools. Stone frozen in time. Book. Rune Saints God. Clay. Got some lumpy clay. Rest the clay between your palms. Let's try to breathe. Broken Saints God. Stool. That's your Saints God. Self-filled little Saints Gods. Ignore the universe you're writing itself and take one of the gods and squeeze. Self-filled with one less little Saints God. A barrel. Oh, that's my... No. A fair fight or nothing. Papers. Bed. So we must lead to a stair bathroom. Old papers. Closet. Horror books. Herbal's dresser. You look behind you, but there's no one there. Herbal's bed. Smells sweet. Flowers. Some frozen in time. Hey, stop that. Secret room. Roll of paper, roll of paper. Papers. But you can't read it! Why do you keep reading? Why do you keep trying? Your country's gone! Papers. Start. There's a book in Kaban open on the table. Look back at Odell. There's no one there. Books. Telescope. You look through it. You only see the universe. You take a step back and look at the walls. You only see the universe still. Stars. The universe is watching you. Has to, right? There has to be a point to all this, right? Please enjoy the show, you think. And curse you for clapping, for watching, for not doing anything to help. Why aren't you helping me? Why aren't you leading me? Please tell me what to do. Please. Please. Gold Globe. Island, north of Valgard. Name unknown, name unknown, name unknown. Wait, why am I back here? Where am I? What am I doing? I am tired of these guys. I'm trying to figure out the non-Euclidean geometry here. What the? Finally. Flowers, why does everything around you smell so sweet? The stuffed animal, dummy! Get a pen. Candle, sniff sniff. Sir, just like everything else around here. Candle, sniff sniff. Burn sir, just like when friend loops back in time. So unfrozen in time. Interesting. I don't think that person was there before. It's not in that spot. Case bookcase. Tight closet filled with to toxic clothes. A look at the sir. It's the same material as your cloak. Right, stiff. This also looks incredibly warm. I still don't know how you managed to wear your cloak all summer. Best cloak forever. Never really get hot with it though. Really? Stiff, can I look at your cloak for a sec? You nod. Tinker does not touch you because you're too disgusting to touch. Wow. This one kneels takes a hold of your cloak. Ah, your cloak's been so kind of temperature regulate spells. So clothes, this is so comfortable around the weather. Yep. We feel cold right now. What? Isn't that really advanced crafting? It's also been crafted to make the cloak grow with you. Must have been incredibly expensive unless it was handmade. How long have you had this? You think and think and think and think for so long that when you open your mouth to the answer, you realize you've been talking to thin air. Closet. Got the anger key. But you could loop back if you wanted, couldn't you? Loop back to before you talked to Mirabelle yesterday. Makes sure everything happens the way it always did. Makes sure you didn't say all those things to them. Makes sure they didn't hate you. But you can't go through it all even one more time. Your heart feels like it's splitting in two. Just thinking about it. You won't! Breathe in and out. It doesn't help. Yo. So he's rock based. Yes, please. We're gonna go to the bathroom. Wait, over there, is that the... Enough monologuing. Please let me in. Face up here, the silhouette star they're expressing hidden. When attack stands before you, you wait. You got the key knife. Useless. Save your progress? Yes, please. Okay. But before we go on with our mental breakdown, it is break time. So get up, stretch, grab your grab time, prevent DBT. Be safe too long in one place causes blood causes bad for you. I'll be back in 10 or so minutes with some more in Stars and Time. Stay tuned. Okay, I am back, everyone. Thank you for sticking around during the break. I appreciate it. As usual, breaks are super important. There's like 10 seconds of the song. Let's go ahead and finish the song up. Especially when the character you're portraying is having an extended mental breakdown. I also just really need to poop. Another excellent reason for a break. Okay. Also, this stream today brought to you by the Pacers clinching in 6 games. Not having to go to Game 7. Oh, this is Loop 80. Cool. If they had to go to Game 7, I would not be streaming today because I'd be watching the Pacers here in like 10 minutes. But they get to be off today. And yesterday. And tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. Well, that's not true. They play Thursday. Anyway. Jeez. Okay there. Hey, Crow. How's it going? Or, I should say like this since Phineas and Ferb is starting up again on Friday. What's you doing? There we go. Just some Isabelle for you. Freaking love Phineas and Ferb. I'm so glad it's coming back. Like with the original people. Because it's going really well. The Pacers, Indiana Pacers, my local NBA team, basketball team, are in the championship. They're in the NBA Finals. So I'm extremely happy. And I'm out 3. This is also my first day, 3 days in a row being off. So that's also really nice. And this game is very, very good. This hallway is very, very long. Mirabelle's roommate. Everyone's going on your head. Been a long couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, celebrated my graduating high school, and then I proceeded to be sick for a week. Very cool. Very not cool. It's easy to pace. Yes. Yes, indeed. Game 1 against the best team in the league, the Thunder, is Thursday. All odds say Pacers are going to are not going to win the finals, but I believe I'm gonna enjoy while it lasts. And if the Pacers win, oh, I'm gonna become insufferable to like everyone in the world for a long time. Everyone's going on ahead. No, wait, you can't let them go. Your stomach screams. Your head is splitting in 2. The smell of sugar surrounding you is making you want to throw up. Are you familiar with this game at all, Crow? In Stars in Time, or have you been watching my playthrough? Or are you coming in, like, not knowing at all what's going on? But, you just need to defeat the king on your own. You have no idea about anything happening. Oh dear. So, are you familiar with Groundhog Day? Like the movie, Bill Murray. Okay, good. We're in Groundhog Day, in the form of it. This is the end of an RPG. You start this game at the end of an RPG adventure, the day before the final battle. Um, you go into the king's castle. King is the king of this country has frozen everyone in time. He has a technique to basically freeze everyone in time because he wants the country to be perfect forever. And we collect the 5 orbs off screen before the game started to open this castle. We go in, and my character gets crushed by a rock immediately, like the first trap in the castle. Gets crushed by a rock, dies immediately, but it loops back to the beginning of the first day, to the beginning of the previous day, and finds out he's in a time loop. We have a helper in a time loop called Loop who tells us about stuff. We go through the castle on several loops and several backtracks and a whole bunch of stuff, and eventually get to the king. Die to the king in the first try. Learn some techniques to defeat the king. Still loop back. Do a bunch of other things. Still loop back. After we beat the king, we talk to like the head housemaid who tells us that everything's corrupt, and we keep on warping back. It never says anything else. We just keep warping back to the end of the day, and we start losing our mind a little bit. Then we try the power of friendship. We get with our party members, help them with their problems, have them learn super special, awesome attacks, make them love us. They call us their family and all that. Everything's great, like a perfect run. Beat the king with the power of friendship. Get the head housemaid at the end. Didn't work. Loop back. And at that point, we started to crack. You know how in Groundhog Day, Bill Murray committed suicide like 80 times, or just went completely insane. We didn't commit suicide a bunch, but we are going completely insane. We at this point, our character is treating everyone else in the story like parts of a play, like actors in the play. Like a lot of times when talking to people and we repeat dialogue options, it'll tell me to say the line or follow the script. So he's not as much seeing them as people, not seeing them as much people around, just more like states productions and all that. And is basically looking for solutions to get out of loop. We're now in loop 80. And that's legitimate loop 80. That's me looping 80 times. For various reasons. Whenever we die, we loop back. But also, we've been looping back whenever other things happen. There was a time, like inside the castle, there are like power-ups, like weapons or armor for party members you can find. And if you find them, you equip them to the party members, and it stays with them to new loops. But when you find them again in the castle, they disappear, like in front of them. And it causes weird time distortions and like paradoxes. At one time, our smart party member named Odell. Our party members are Odell, me, Sifrin. Odell's a smart caster. Isabeau is a fighter who acts like he's dumb, and Mirabelle, or healer. Odell, the smart one, notices this enough times, it figures out we're in a loop, confronts us on it, and it causes us to loop back to begin the conversation. There's also Bonnie, who makes snacks for us, an actual child who's with us. We made Bonnie mad at us one time, loop back to begin the conversation. Basically, anything happens that upsets us, we loop back. When we defeat the king, Mirabelle is always the one who does the final blow because it's very thematic, because Mirabelle used to live in the castle before the king took it over, and she's like the chosen one. And we're like, and now our character is like, what if we defeat the king ourselves instead, instead of Mirabelle? And when we talked to Loop, our helper, about it, who was sent to help us, Loop was like, I don't think that's it. because we ran other tests. There was one time we didn't go in the castle at all. We abandoned our friends and watched from a tree, as our friends then got demolished by the king. We looped back immediately once the friends got demolished. So Loop was like, there's something weird going on here. It's not just when you die you loop back. Other things happen. Also, there's magic in this world called timecraft. The magic in this world is called craft. You can make things happen. Basic ones is rock paper scissors rock craft, scissors craft, paper craft. And they interact with each other as you think. But there's also timecraft, which is the power over time, which the king uses to freeze everyone in time. And there's also something called Wishcraft, W-I-S-H craft. I know I can't say the S-H very well. Which is the most powerful kind of craft. You can manifest wishes. So originally, what our character is thinking is, everyone in town wished for a savior to save them from the king. They used the favorite tree and everyone wished for a savior and created witchcraft strong enough to trap us in a loop. Which I think that's why we're in loop originally. But loop also mentioned you don't always loop back when you die or when you fail. Other uncomfortable things cause you to loop back. So, is there anything else weird happening that's causing you to loop back at the end after you beat the king? Well, after you beat the king, there's a whole goodbye sequence with your party members, where it's like everyone's like, "Oh, we'll go back to our other countries," it was great being with you, Sifrin. If you're ever in town, hit us up. The normal goodbye stuff at the end of an RPG. So it's highly implied that Sifrin is actually unconsciously making the loop happen himself, based on his unwillingness to let go of his party members he considers his friends, family. So but he is in severe denial about it. When confronted on that, he looped back to begin the conversation. So he is currently in severe denial, thinking he just needs to beat the king himself, and going actually insane. Everything's distorted right now. He tried to speedrun the power of friendship conversations with his party members and ended up insulting all of them at the beginning of this loop. Literally ended up insulting all of them. They didn't get their special powers. Like, it's fine, you don't need the special powers, because I stay leveled up from all the battles I do. I was like level 76 or something like that, and the other party member was level 45. So I'm like super buff compared to everyone else. It's like, I don't need them. I can do it all myself. And so Sifrin actually, instead of going to sleep with the party members the night before going to the castle, he's now storming the castle solo. And I'm actually at the end of it now. And during the storming the castle solo, everything's distorted. He's seeing things. His stomach is killing him. Nothing he's eaten has been able to fill him up in mini loops now. And he's just generally losing it. But he just thinks as long as he beat the king himself, everything will be great. So that gives you the general thing. Yeah, it's a very tense emotional part. I didn't want you to like come into here like, I don't know what's going on. Looks really tense. And Cass is now yelling at me because I've been trying to vocalize the actual things. There's lots of yelling right now, on yelling of desperation. So there's a brief thing. So there are 3 floors to the castle. That at the end of each floor is usually a boss, and we just once out the boss. And this loop we're also level 99 and have level 99. You can see Sifrin is he's just having a good time. He's having a great time. They also replace all of his abilities with super strong abilities, like ridiculously strong abilities. There's one point where usually you get a mirror picture of see you and your actors. That's how he sees his party. Like there's a picture scene where you take a picture with you and your party members, and now the picture instead is that. Most people have noted in this loop his face is empty. It's this void of any emotion. So yeah. Good times by all. I usually walk faster than this. But I think his hunger is catching up to him right now. Oh yeah, these are tears. If you touch them, they freeze you in time. It's a handy way to kill yourself to loop to different parts of the castle, because there are 3 floors of the castle and then the king boss, and also the town. You can loop to all 5 of those different spots when you die, rather than just looping back to the beginning every time. It's useful to like do side quests or go find specific things. Because different times you have to find different books for knowledge, or you left a key in its spots that you weren't aware before. That's a little distorted right there. That's supposed to be hair. By the way, that all the white stuff is the hair of the king. He really needs a barber. Here's the king. Those are his shoulder pads. Oh. Hello, bright one. I am surprised to see you alone, facing me. I was expecting at least that house maiden would come. The savior of Valgard. And yet, you, bright one, are the only one before me. Oh, another thing about this world is there is an entire country, continent, like island north of this area that has disappeared from everyone's memory. It is actually where the king and my character are from originally, and this one day they woke up on the beach and without memory of anything that came before. Everyone, like, across the world had collective amnesia about that country, and no one can say the country's name. If you've tried to, you get like a headache for a week and still aren't able to say it. And it's still unknown how that happened, how an entire country just disappeared from everyone's collective consciousness. Also, at some point, there used to be color in the world, like a long time ago, and somehow there's not color anymore. And your clothes. That's part of the king's motivation, apparently, is that he can't remember his own country. He doesn't want to happen to Valgard. Valgard is this country. So when Valgard was so nice to him, he wanted to freeze the country forever to prevent it from being forgotten. That was his wish. Aren't they? Bright one. Are you sure you want to do this? I can tell, young one. I can tell we hail from the same country. I don't want to fight you. Oh, he's lying. There was an earlier loop where we talked to the king and tried to reason with him. Because of this information about the same country, he's like, we don't have to fight. We can save Valgard together. You know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine to you. And the king's like, oh, great. Come to my side. I can't do it myself, but we can unfreeze the country together. We do that. He immediately flips, freezes everyone in time, and kills Bonnie, a literal child, in front of us. He revealed everything was an act. He will not give up his dream of freezing everyone in time, and he figured out that we were looping from how we acted, and wanted us to remember him in future loops and fear him in future loops. So he actually picked up and squeezed a child to death in front of us. It's a heavy game. I just want eternity. Don't you get it? Don't you understand what my wish is? Do you not agree? We could get it all back, Bright One! We could! But perhaps the time for talking is long past. So, Bright One, are you ready? Yes. Let us fight, then. This is a new version of the theme. I do try to be merciful, but against someone like you, I'd better not hold back, shouldn't I? The king is ready for anything. Dot dot dot. We're gonna buff ourselves first. Breathe. We can boost our attack, defense, and attack speed. Yes, please. The king cries. We are weak to that. That's okay. We can heal. You are rock type. You see the fist in front of his face? That means he's rock type. So paper, he's weak to paper. Did not do much. Heal does have a 3-turn requirement. Well, maybe he's paper this time? If he is paper, that would be equal. So let's try scissors just to see. He just everything. Okay. Okay. We heal. Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Okay. It's my attack speed again, please. Attack speed matters so much. Oh, let's keep going scissors then. That does the most damage by far. You feel tired. Rude! I just increased my attack speed, you prick! King whimpers. I'm gonna have to use strategy for some in a long time. Alright, attack speed back up, please. Thank you. My attack speed, you can have it. Oh. You're stronger than I thought, bright one. But what about this? See you visit in the future. Oh, not that attack. You withstood the attack. That's the attack that insta-kills you the first time you fight the king. Right one. This isn't the first time you withstood this attack. What do you see when I attack you like this? What vision do you see that it hurts you this badly? I'd like to heal, please. Thank you. You wish for more time. Okay. That did a lot of damage. Don't like that. You wait for help that won't come. Stop that! Hate that attack. Give my speed back. Thank you. I don't need to heal yet. Let's keep going. Okay, I should heal now. Usually the king fights go much faster, for the record. This is a special situation. Okay, perfect. Heal, please. Right one. I am curious about something. The country, the knowledge we both share. Why, you're the only one facing me, without even flinching. This cloying, overpowering sense of cane sugar. That's another thing. The smell of sugar, especially burnt sugar, is an indication of witchcraft. Not Witscraft, W-I-T-C-H, Witscraft, W-I-S-H, that we use to loop back and forward in time. This entire loop, we've had the sugar sent around us. Yes, I can tell. You trapped this country in time even more surely than I have. Even if I manage to beat you now, my victory will always be temporary, will it not? Perhaps my wish has come true already, and I don't even know it. Oh, why didn't I think of it? With this power, there's no one to stop you, is there? But I do not mind. As long as this country exists forever. As long as we exist forever. There is proof. Proof that our country was real. Doesn't a part of you agree with me? Doesn't a part of you want to restart this battle? Again, and again, and again? Because if you defeat me, what else is there? He's good at mind games. Very smart, the king. Ow. How much he hits me is so random sometimes. Stop that. Time to breathe again. I'm in a rhythm now. Go ahead and try to break me from my rhythm. You can do it. I believe in you. Show me another vision in the future that causes me emotional damage. I said, don't need healing this time. My wish. You can guess what it was, can't you? Or maybe you have even heard it from my own mouth. But what about you, Bright One? Why are you here? What trapped you in this eternal place? What does a star beating your chest hunger for? What was your wish? What did you wish for? I suppose it does not matter. I will win this battle soon, after all. For a time. And maybe, when everything is perfectly frozen, I will finally remember it all. I don't need a heal yet. I heal this time, though. The king slowed you down. You have trouble moving. Uh-oh. King looks at you. King slowed you down. Your vision gets faint. Uh-oh. King looks at you. King slowed you down. You don't want to fight anymore. The king slowed you down. You don't want to fight any more. That's the game over music. We usually loop back. Oh, I can walk. Where are you? I am in the void. Where is the king? Where's everyone? Welcome to the Void. Hmm? There's someone there. It's me. Oh geez, this music. I'll start. That's what I look like whenever I loop. Figure Sansi for you. Is it? Does damage to all enemies. Immune. Maju Pays is silent. What? Something. Your attacks have no effect. This is completely new and trippy. All I can do is keep attacking. Mal Dupays. Wish for more time. Why isn't it saying anything? Different guards. Underpays watch you movements. Oh, I have to attack. Fine. Hey. My new place does not blink. Hey! My debate stares at you. Hey! Don't you just stand there silently judging me? Talk to me! Don't ignore me! Say something! The figure opens its mouth. Jump scare time? And speaks. Friend! Bonnie! Friend! Friend! Bonnie! Bonnie's the kid. Friend, why? Why did you protect me all those times? You. Bonnie's a child. You should have let me die back then, friend. No, you couldn't have, you. I mean, it's not like you haven't let me die before, right? Why did you protect me? I never asked for your help, friend. I could have been okay on my own. I don't need you, friend. No one does. But friend, if you had to be hurt to protect me. So, Siffrin has one eye. The eye patch over the other eye. Siffrin lost an eye protecting Bonnie from a monster called... The monsters in this game are called Sadnesses. Protecting Bonnie... This is before the game. Protecting Bonnie from a monster called Sadness. Siffrin ended up losing an eye. If you had to be hurt to protect me, then it would have been better if you died. You should have died. You should have died to protect me. It hurt so much when the king killed me, friend. You said you would always protect me. You should have died for me. You should have died to protect me. You should have died to protect me instead of trying to make me stronger. But you couldn't keep your promise. I would never forgive you. I would never forgive you! No, 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 that's not... Bonnie would never say something like this. Bonnie would never say something like this. I think it's called something. We're gonna go through all the party members now. Look at the desperation on the art. The figure opens its mouth. Siffrin. Odell is the smart one, the researcher, mates crafter, who figured out one time that we were looping. Odell's voice? Siffrin. I'm disappointed in you, Siffrin. She's like the mom of the group. I thought you were smarter than this. Why would you ever think we were friends? After all, why would I be friends with someone who doesn't even remember where they're from? Here's a philosophical conundrum for you, Siffrin. If you don't have a home to go back to, what kind of person does that make you? If you don't have memories of your own childhood, can you still consider yourself human? If you have forgotten something as important as your country, your childhood, your family, your own name, then are you even a person? If something is forgotten by everyone, then has that thing ever existed? Oh, Siffrin, something as forgetful as you could never have friends. You forget them all, and are forgotten by them in return. It's strange, Siffrin. Every time I'm forced to look at you, I forget everything about you. Your country, your stars and universe, your beliefs, your face, your name. It's just so easy to forget you. To leave you behind. No! No, 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 you don't want that! You don't want to forget them! You don't want to be forgotten! No! Odell was smart. She never forgets anything. She never forget you. This isn't real! Crap. The game just froze. I am mad. This has happened a couple of times. It has happened during emotional moments. Every once in a while the game breaks and it actually like... like freezes my OBS as well. Dang it! Sorry, I'm gonna have to reboot my OBS and restart the game. Which also means we're gonna have to go through that entire sequence again. That I won't be able to skip through as easily. Including that entire king fight. So stay tuned for a moment. I'm gonna have to reboot my stream. We'll get through this as fast as possible. It's happened a couple other times, and we always... This game is buggy, unfortunately. This has happened more than once. It's probably the third time in 6 streams this has happened with this game. Okay, BRB. Wow, it's not... Yes!